About 1 in 12 Americans suffer from asthma, but a lot of us don't really understand it. So today we have Dr. Travis Stork, familiar face, of course, from the doctors right here on Channel 13, and Angel Waldron from the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. So you're both really on a mission here to educate all of us about asthma, right?
We are, because there's a lot of misconceptions, or there are a lot of misconceptions out there about what asthma is. And asthma is quite simply inflammation of the airways that causes breathing episodes or acute asthmatic episodes where people have trouble breathing. And types of symptoms you're going to find: wheezing, shortness of breath, chest tightness. And in some people, even a chronic cough can be a signal of asthma. But part of this campaign, the Asthma Express campaign, is highlighting the most common form of asthma, which is, believe it or not, allergic asthma. So over 50% of cases of asthma is due to allergies. And these aren't necessarily just seasonal allergies. These are allergens in your home: dust mites, pet dander, cockroaches. And so this campaign, the Asthma Express campaign, is trying to teach people about what your triggers may be so you can talk with your doctor and hopefully better manage your illness.
So what are some of the treatments then that people can explore? Because a lot of us have allergies, and sometimes it just kind of feels like you don't really have a lot of options.
Well, we've got some great new treatment options available, and the one that's right for you is going to be best determined by an allergist or pulmonologist based on your medical history and your family background. But the Asthma Foundation is just so glad to be a part of this program, because along with treatment, being educated and knowing how to reduce your exposure to those triggers that cause your symptoms is the second most important thing that you can do. So we're so proud to be a part of this program with Dr. Stork and Novartis and Genentech to help educate people about that.
Now, this allergic asthma especially, is this something that people can have and maybe not realize it? And how do you know that that might be what you're dealing with?
Well, one thing you can do is, if you think you may have asthma, you're not sure, you don't know what your triggers may or may not be, is you can go to asthmaexpress.com, and on the website there is a free asthma control test. It's a very quick test you can take. If you're having some issues with your breathing, then you take that to your doctor, to an allergist or pulmonologist. You can discuss the findings, because yes, a lot of people are walking around not really understanding their asthma. Some people are walking around, don't even know that they have asthma. And when it comes to asthma, it's an illness that needs to be appropriately managed, because as an ER doctor, I can tell you that when asthma is not managed, you can end up with these acute, severe episodes that land you in the ER. And of course, that's my passion with this program. Is I would love nothing more than to prevent everyone from having to visit the ER with an acute episode that can be not only very serious but very scary. And understanding your disease is the first part of preventing those severe episodes.
So if you're walking around trying to be brave, thinking, oh, I can handle it, I'm tough, no big deal, that's actually not doing you any favors. Now, I've noticed when I exercise, sometimes I lose my breath and my lungs hurt. Like, say if I'm at a wedding and I'm dancing like crazy, all of a sudden I have to sit down and kind of take a breath, and it lasts for a while. So is there such a thing as exercise-induced asthma? Because some people have told me that that might be what I'm dealing with.
Definitely. There are different triggers for asthma, and exercise is definitely a big one. So we hope that you'll also look into that and stay healthy. But for those that are triggered by things in their home, like pet dander and dust mites and cockroaches, we really hope at this time of year, especially since people are starting to spend more time indoors, that they'll be aware of those triggers and learn how to reduce their exposure. And we've got lots of tips on how to do that at the website, asthmaexpress.com.
And one thing people can do at home, Jeannie, is just to quickly add one thing, which is what you've done. If you're having episodes of shortness of breath, now obviously if you go run a marathon, you're probably going to be a little short of breath, but keep track, document when you're having difficulties breathing. That'll help your doctor figure out what your trigger may be.
Very good advice, both of you. Thank you so much. It's such a good idea to get the word out. Again, that website is asthmaexpress.com. And of course, Dr. Stork, we want to know real quickly, what can we look forward to on the doctors?
You know, we're into season 5, having a lot of fun, continuing to provide great information, and in particular, Tuesdays now we have what's called Tuesday with Travis, and this week it's all about how not to feel sick and tired all the time.
I think a lot of us need that. All right, remember everybody, you can catch the doctors weekday afternoons at 3 o'clock right here on Channel 13. Thank you both so much. Again, the website is asthmaexpress.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.